So thank you to all of our presenters, and we have time for 1 or 2 questions now, if anybody in the audience has a question. Is there one right up front?
Yeah.
And then the second was in the back. Perfect.
Is it on? Yeah, okay. I got a question for Noah, right?
Yes.
You've got this this really great. I really love that sort of like this sort of like visualization. But have you thought about, because one of the really cool things about these things, about what happens in the planktonic world, is how little guys meet each other, how they move relative to each other. So have you thought about putting sort of a video and having that projected in that? So there's a motion, there's a continual sort of like swirling, if you will, of all these guys going, in and out of around.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'd love to talk more about exploring the fluid dynamics on that scale. Yeah, really interesting. Thank you.
Cool.
Hi, this is Jamie Palter from the University of Rhode Island. I have a question for Nancy. I'm back here. Hi. I'm wondering, you said the PCO2 is a lot higher than you expected, but that actually was like the first observations in the polar Southern Ocean in winter. So how high were they, and what were you expecting? Where did those expectations come from, I guess?
Right. So most of the climatologies that have been made for the Southern Ocean for PCO2 have a lot of data from Drake Passage in them, and because they do cross Drake Passage in wintertime. But it seems like, the Drake Passage isn't really representative of the entire Southern Ocean zonally. So we're seeing PCO2s up to maybe like 450 in the winter time. And in Drake Passage, I think it's maybe only slightly above 400 in the winter time. And so we're trying to figure out, is this something that's just different in the last couple of years, or has it always been this way and we just didn't observe it? And so we are working with like Colm Sweeney and Nikki Lemondusky to try to do like a representativeness study with Drake Passage. So.
Thanks.
Thank you. So I hope if you have more questions, you'll come find these students.